I can never find anything here. God, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Ugh, here it is. Oh, hello, gorgeous. How you been? How's tricks? Long time no see. Well, the important part is I'm here, you're here, and we're here to give you a fabulous tutorial today. So, before we start, let's just get this cute little propaganda out the way. For during these uncertain times, I'm gonna need y'all to be a little bit more proactive. Be a little bit more safer. Wear your mask. Get vaccinated. Stay 6 feet apart. Okay? Now, I'm not one to gossip. I don't know if you know. A lot of things have been happening at Miss Lush Co. over here. Well, the boss got married. Yes, I know. Oh, she was gorgeous. The wedding was gorgeous. And that groom, God love him. I mean, to deal with the boss is crazy. God love him. And then also, I don't know if you've been noticing, there's been a lot of robberies going around by this villain named Black Cat. I mean, we got a couple pictures of her. She's gorgeous. I mean, this whole outfit is giving me this dominatrix type thing, but she's gorgeous. But that's not the worst of it. I believe that Miss Felicia Hardy, yeah, you remember her, the one who stole my date? I believe she's involved in it. They say she looks alike, but we'll find out soon enough. Lusciously wicked. She's oh so wicked. What's good, my wicked darlings? It's your girl Lusciously Wicked Cosplay coming to you on this video. Hi! And welcome back to my channel. I know, it's been a while. And I'm glad you're back. And I'm glad to be seen, honey. So, I don't know if you guys know, I went on and got married. I know, it was really cute. It was a long time coming, guys. Like, seriously. We had been together for 9 years. So, it was definitely a long time coming. So, we had a fabulous, wonderful, small, cutesy-tootsy wedding in Las Vegas. Man, was that an experience, and he had never been to Vegas, so oh my god, it was just an eye-opening experience for him, and he really, really loved it. Let's just show the pictures. It's cute. Cute. I was cute. He was cute. I was cute. Like, you know. Now, enough of that cuteness. When we last left off at our last episode, I was doing the mask for Black Cat. Now, of course, this is going to be, as like I said before, a 3-part series. So welcome to the third and final part of Black Cat, where I make the full-fledged bodysuit. Let me just tell y'all, this fabric, unforgivable. This is a pleather type, PU leather type fabric that has a 4-way stretch to it. And oh my God, it was so hard to deal with. And then it was like, it's really hard to maneuver with, but we got through it. Let me just say before we get started, it was a replica of my Harley Quinn suit. So we have Harley's top is like right below the bust, and her pants start also right below the bust. It was kind of the same thing. I just added a small waistband just in case the fabric decides to be unforgivable and stretches too far where it breaks. So you're going to see all that fun stuff in this tutorial, honey. And I'm going to have my narrator girl take over now. Love you guys. Bye. Well, hello again, my darlings. First, we are going to start off with the top portion of the garment. As you can see, Miss Luscious has added 2 extra inches to the seam allowance just in case the pattern piece was too small. Starting with the back panel piece, we are cutting that panel on a fold. Moving on to the front panel piece, there will be 2 individual pieces where they will have 2 inches on one side extra and 2 inches on the other side extra. Moving on to the sleeve, we will have at the bell curve an extra 1/2 inch seam allowance, while on the sides of the sleeve will be both 2 inches extra for the seam allowance. Here you see Miss Luscious is demonstrating her adding of the 2-inch seam allowance. The reason she adds her 2-inch seam allowance, it is better to have a garment be too big and to alter down than to be too small than to alter upwards. Now she will cut out both designated pieces for back panels and front panels. Next, she will do the back collar pieces, and because of the excess seam allowance she allowed herself to have, she will use the excess pieces on the front panels as her lapels. The pieces for the fur were later cut out off camera. And now, using her wonder clips, she will piece all the pieces together. Now she will start her sewing process. With a small basting stitch, she will piece all of her pieces together. Then later, she will alternate each piece to fit to her body. She starts first with the top portion and then later moves to the bottom portion. Once the fitting is done and to her satisfactory, here she demonstrates how she makes both pieces on both sides completely symmetrical to the fitting of her body. With these alterations, she will later reinforce these alterations with a straight stitch, a zigzag stitch, and then another straight stitch to ensure every piece is secure. When sewing any garment, do not forget to do a back stitch at the beginning and end of your garment. Once the garment is fully altered and secure, you can now move on to the collar piece. You will do a full straight stitch down the center back of the collar piece for both the original fabric and the fur pieces that were cut off camera. As said before, we will take the excess of the front panel pieces and form them into a triangular lapel and sew that down with a single straight stitch. We will then sew down our back collar using a zigzag stitch. Remember, darlings, when you're going around the body, it is always helpful to use a zigzag stitch. Now we will pin down the fur pieces to the designated pattern pieces and sew with a zigzag stitch, starting with the back collar.
And then we will move on to the lapels on both sides using that same zigzag stitch. After cutting off your excess fur pieces, then you can flip the seams inside out, forming a beautiful lapel and back collar. Once that is done, you'll begin to hot glue the bottom pieces of the collar and the lapels. Remember, darlings, when you are hot gluing, be sure to stretch as you are hot gluing to ensure that the fit on the upper part of the chest is secure. Of course, there is a different alternative to this. Of course, you would be able to sew these pieces down if that is to your liking. But Miss Luscious thought it would be easier to use hot glue. Once all that fun stuff is done, we are now able to add the zipper. First, we will take the left side of the bodysuit and begin to pin the sides of the zipper inside out. We will later flip that same side over and sew down. As said before, if you don't know how to apply zippers to your garment, do your research, loves. Now taking our zipper to our sewing machine, using the zipper presser foot, we will sew a straight stitch down one side of the zipper and repeat on the other side. Make sure you are getting as close to the zipper teeth as possible. Once both sides are done, you can flip over your zipper and sew down with a straight stitch on both sides. And last but certainly not least, using a zigzag stitch, you will do hems on both the armholes and the leg holes. Once that is complete, you are done. And that is it, my wicked darlings. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. And I wanted to say I love you guys. I missed you guys dearly. Wherever you are in the solar system, I appreciate you and I love you. If you haven't heard today, just know that Miss Luscious loves you, okay? So, let me just tell you, this tutorial was crazy, but we got through it. And as you can see, the results are happening, honey. And I got a chance to actually reveal this costume at C2E2 of 2021. And it was an absolute hit. I even got to take some photos with the infamous Eddie B photography. Like, honey, I'm eating it in this photo shoot. Just, mwah, chef's kisses all around, okay? So, if you guys are liking what I do on my channel, if you're loving all this glitterified magic and this glitterified fabulousness, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of this and you want to continue to see a lot of things that I do, do not forget to hit that notification bell. And if you're new, let's just do us both a favor real quick. We're going to hit that subscribe button together, okay? Ready? Click. So that way you guys can always see me, okay? All right. I love you guys dearly, and I'll see y'all later. Mwah. Bye.